Display. All iPhone 15 models could be equipped with a more power-efficient OLED display driver chip that's manufactured on a 28nm process, allowing for reduced power consumption that could ultimately lead to improved battery life. Case fit. A set of 3D printed iPhone 15 and iPhone 15 Pro models offers some insight into how prior generation iPhone 14 cases will fit, and it appears that older cases will not be able to be used with the new iPhones. Small changes in the dimensions to the iPhone 15 lineup will prevent the cases from fitting for the most part, though the iPhone 15 Plus is able to fit inside an iPhone 14 Plus. The larger rear camera housing of the Pro models prevents iPhone 14 Pro cases from working properly, as does the more curved design and changes to the buttons. Dynamic Island updates. The iPhone 15 and iPhone 15 Pro Dynamic Island is expected to feature an updated design with an integrated proximity sensor, but this change will not result in notable changes to the look or functionality of the Dynamic Island. It will change component costs, and could be a move that Apple is making to lower device costs somewhat. Small changes in the dimensions to the iPhone 15 lineup will prevent the cases from fitting for the most part, though the iPhone 15 Plus is able to fit inside an iPhone 14 Plus. The larger rear camera housing of the Pro models prevents iPhone 14 Pro cases from working properly, as does the more curved design and changes to the buttons. Dynamic Island updates. The iPhone 15 and iPhone 15 Pro Dynamic Island is expected to feature an updated design with an integrated proximity sensor, but this change will not result in notable changes to the look or functionality of the Dynamic Island. It will change component costs, and could be a move that Apple is making to lower device costs somewhat. Naming, the iPhone 15 Ultra. With the launch of the Apple Watch Ultra and rumors of iPhone improvements limited to the high-end iPhone 15 Pro Max, there has been speculation that Apple will call the iPhone 15 Pro Max the iPhone 15 Ultra. Bloomberg's Mark Gurman raised this possibility in September, suggesting that Apple could debut an iPhone 15 Ultra, but in February, he walked that statement back. According to Gurman, Apple is indeed working on a higher-end, higher-priced iPhone model that could be marketed as Ultra, but he expects this iPhone to launch in 2024 as part of the iPhone 16 lineup. For that reason, it sounds like Apple may stick to the iPhone 15 Pro and iPhone 15 Pro Max this year, but it is not out of the realm of possibility that we get the iPhone 15 Ultra naming. Fast USB-C. All iPhone 15 models are expected to feature a USB-C port instead of a Lightning port, a design change that Apple is making because of regulatory requirements in Europe. EU law requires all devices to use a universal charging port, so Apple either needs to design an iPhone just for Europe, or make a worldwide change. Rumors suggest that Apple has opted to introduce the USB-C port globally, officially adopting it instead of Lightning for the iPhone 15 lineup. USB-C will mean that the same charger and cable setup can be used for iPhones, iPads, and Macs, along with other devices that use USB-C. For those who have USB-C products like an iPhone or a Mac, it will be a convenient transition. Though all iPhone 15 models will get USB-C, the iPhone 15 Pro models are expected to support higher speed data transfers. The iPhone 15 Pro models will support USB 3.2 or Thunderbolt 3 transfer speeds, so up to 20 gigabits per second at a minimum or up to 40 gigabits per second if Thunderbolt is supported. Standard iPhone 15 models will be limited to USB 2.0 transfer speeds of up to 480 megabits per second. Wired transfers of photos, backups, and other information would be much quicker with faster data speeds, as would future device-to-device transfers that use a USB-C to USB-C cable. There is also a possibility that a transition to USB-C will facilitate faster wired charging speeds than are possible with Lightning. USB-C limitations. One rumor from Chinese social networking site Weibo suggests that Apple could place some limitations on the iPhone's USB-C port, preventing them from working with Apple unapproved accessories. Apple has done this with the Lightning port, but none of the USB-C ports in Apple's Macs or iPads have any kind of restriction. The rumor suggests that Apple could add an integrated circuit interface to the USB-C chip, encouraging customers to buy genuine iPhone accessories and protecting from counterfeit and potentially dangerous charging cables and adapters. Leaker Shrimp Apple Pro has also said that iPhone 15 models will only officially support USB-C accessories certified by the Apple Made for iPhone (M5) program. Apple supplier Foxconn is allegedly producing accessories like earpods and cables with USB-C connectors that are M5 certified. The M5 USB-C certification could be used to limit features like fast charging and high-speed data transfers.